Hi, Adam.
Hi.
Hello, hello. How's everybody?
Great.
Good. How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Sarah, let's start with you. Just why were these two the perfect women for these parts? Because they both were fabulous, obviously. But what made you want to cast them?
Well, it is a treat for me as a writer and a director to get to work with two actresses who are incredibly talented, but also so different in their process as actors and their personalities. And I really wrote these parts for them specifically and really wanted to tailor the characters to their strengths, but then also as a director, it was great because I could write things that I knew were going to challenge them and that were going to push them further. So that, and the fact that, it takes a really specific type of actor who is willing to do such like a raw emotional role, but then also throw themselves into intense physical training for like 3 months. It's a scary thing to be like, where you're going to play a ballerina when you have no formal dance training. Like it's a really intense challenge. So before launching on this journey together, I sat down with each of them just to make sure, like, are we going to be good partners for each other? And can we trust each other through this? And I hope they felt, that as hard as they were going to work, I would be there for them at every step of the way and make sure that, like, once we got on set, that they were always able to do their best work.
Yeah, and you guys both started laughing when she mentioned the challenges, but was it fun? Were there some really tough days? Just talk about the work to get to what we see on the screen.
Yeah, I mean, I was just taking it hour by hour. It was truly really challenging from the beginning. I'd never had any dance practice, or I was really out of tune with my body, and so I did not really know what I was getting into. And the schedules from morning to night were packed with things that I had no idea about. And then we got to set and we had to do it, and as our characters, and serve the story as well. And it was a lot at once, but you did really create space we fell on our faces a lot of times, but that was okay. And we kept on going. But I truly just, every victory of just like getting a little bit further in the choreography was a huge accomplishment. Mm-hmm. and letting go of expectations was a huge accomplishment. There's just so many small things along the way that I was, very excited about.
Yeah, I mean, it's always challenging to like push yourself physically every single day, and then on top of that, you add doing it all as this character, and getting into the headspace of someone who is like ultimately very different from you. And I feel like throughout the whole process of, I don't know, getting to know these characters, getting to know their relationship, getting to know the choreography and like the whole world of dance, it was a very heavy weight, it was like a weight that we carried for basically a year, because from the training to the first time we were filming, pandemic break, we had 6 days left, many rewrites because of COVID, like really challenged Sarah and what we were even allowed to do with all of the new protocols and like the world being so like, what's going to happen next? And then to finishing the film, I mean, what was supposed to be like 6 months of our lives turned into a year, and it was a challenge, but I think
you guys both rose to the challenge. I mean, you really did. And I, if I may say, I felt like I saw such crazy growth, like from when we first, I'm going to get a little emotional, but from when we first met and started working to where we ended, and then to get to see you guys on the big screen last night, it would just blew my mind, truly. And I just feel really lucky to have gotten to like be a small part and witness this moment in their, what is going to be like crazy long and fruitful careers. But yeah, there's nothing more rewarding, I guess, than getting to be a part of that for you guys.
Yeah, but both of you, just talk about how each of your kind of stars have been rising the last couple of years. And you both started in modeling, and you both have so many other talents, including acting, and just how special these last couple of years have been, getting through the COVID stuff, and now this, other projects. I know Danny have other shows, and you sing as well. I was talking about this actually with the Dale family. I'm friends with the Dale family and Lily Dale, Karen, and all them who know you. So hello. I neglected to say hello last time.
Oh my God, hi.
Just to kind of rise from that world of modeling together, was there a shared bond there about that, and to kind of go on and knowing you have other talents?
Especially regarding like body issues and stuff, and kind of what this movie brought out. Kind of bringing that back up. I think we both had kind of healed a little bit from our modeling days where we were constantly measured and it was all about appearance and all those things. And finally it started to heal.
Right back in it.
No, but it was so great to revisit that with a different headspace and kind of reconquer that, those challenge those thoughts. Cause that was, we struggled with that.
It was interesting because it made me realize like, oh, it didn't go anywhere. You know what I mean? Like it's actually something that you actually have to face and work through.
Yeah.
You can't just be like, oh, it's fine. And then like the second something comes up that challenges that, you're like right back in that headspace, because that means you haven't like fully healed. So it's like, it was a really good indicator and it was very informative of like, for me at least, like the journey of like what it means to like love your body for what it can do, not because of what it looks like.
Yeah.
You know, and that's what,
and also
anything
what
physical is.
That's amazing to, you know, have that, to learn that through the challenge of the dance too.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Thank you for watching. If you want more extra, hit the subscribe button and the bell so you'll never miss a video.